Hi, I'm back. I want to talk about my natural hair journey without weave or wearing wigs. It's been a challenge. It has been a challenge. It is not easy, but that just shows me um, how my mind is programmed. Um, when I first started my natural hair journey, I wore relaxers years ago. I wore relaxers. And one morning, I just woke up. Early Saturday morning, I woke up. I said, I'm done. The relaxers were drying my scalp, were making my scalp very dry. I was experiencing a lot of flakiness on my scalp. My hair was breaking off. It just was extremely dry from the relaxer. So I woke up one morning, early one Saturday morning, and I just took the clippers and I shaved my hair. I shaved off all of my hair. Okay, it was very short, almost bald. That's where I started. And so as my hair is starting to grow back, it has really been a challenge because it's especially when you first start off with that little small, cute, nice looking, short cut. It looks good. You don't have to do much to it. You just put your hair product in your hair and out the door you go. So easy, so easy. But I made a decision that I want my natural hair to grow as long as possible. So as I have been going through this journey of growing out my hair, you always have that in between stage where you just don't know what to do with your hair. It's too long to wear a wash and go. Let me look here. It's too long to wear a wash and go, but it is, too short. It wasn't. Wait a minute. Let me stop that. It's too long to wear a wash and go. Okay, but it's too short to braid it or to twist it or to cornrow it or, So you in that in between stage, right? And I got so frustrated, I almost shaved my hair off again. I said, no, Fatima, no. And then I thought about, well, I can always get braids. You get at that awkward stage where you can't do the wash and goes anymore, and it's not long enough where the twist will stay in your hair. It's not long enough to really get a good cornrow style. So in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, I can go and get my hair braided because it's long enough where she can pinch it and braid it into this, braid it, or I could go get the Singhalese twist, right? Um, or you can do, try to put the stocking cap on your hair, do a weave or something like that. I thought about those things. And then I said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because I'm going through a transformation where I'm transforming my life for the better. And that includes accepting who I am as a whole person. And part of accepting who I am as a whole person is what grows out of my head. Okay. It includes what grows out of my hair, not what I have to add to it to make me believe that that would make me look pretty. I have to change the way that I think and say, hey, I'm pretty, I'm beautiful without it. I can live without it. All right. I am who I am. God created me who I am. And He also created the hair that grows out of my head. And if I can accept the hair that grows out of my hair, then to me, I'm dealing with low self-esteem issues. I don't have time for low self-esteem issues because I can embrace my own hair. That's how I look at it. And so moving forward, during the week, work is very challenging, trying to find different styles, hairstyles for work, you know. So I have been doing different types of braided styles in my hair, absolutely no weave. I get comments. These are simple styles that I do. Like this one. I did this morning. I was rushing this morning. Usually I put gel, slick my sides down and all this stuff. I'm getting to a point now where I don't even want to slick my sides down. It is what it is. So I got up early this morning. I was in a rush. I had shampooed my hair previously. You ladies know, after you shampoo your hair and you put your product on and you comb it and you put a scarf on, in the morning, you're going to have some issues. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Okay. You wake up and you didn't braid your hair up the night before. Well, I did. No, let me take that back. No, let me take that back. I did. I put braid here after I shampooed my hair and put product in it. I put a braid here, braid here, and a braid here. And then I took a scarf and I tied my hair down and I went to bed. That's what I did. So in the morning, it was easier for me to comb my hair. But you all know, if you don't put your hair in those braids the night before and you wake up the next morning, it's gonna take you a while to get your hair right. I mean, you know how it is out there. So yes. So this morning I woke up. I was rushing. I did a cornrow here, basic. I did a cornrow here, a cornrow here. I have a cornrow. You can see it sticking up in the back. I have a cornrow here and a cornrow here. I went to the store and this lady said, "I love your hair." And I'm like, "What?" I was like, "You do?" She said, "Yes, I love your hair." I was like, "Okay." But what I'm saying is that sometimes we think too much. We put too much thought into our hair and what we're going to do with our hair, right? So last week I went to work. I did a cornrow here and I did like cornrows going back, swooping up like that. They seem to love that. I mean, I did a two strand. I did a cornrow starting here and a cornrow. I brought it down more from on the sides. And I cornrow here and then I cornrow here. I think one morning I did a cornrow here and then I did two cornrows going back like that. I got so many compliments off of that simple style. So, what I want to just what I'm trying to say is that don't put too much um, thoughts into your hair. Okay, what you think is may not look right is going to be beautiful for everybody else. Everybody gonna be like, "Wow, I wish I could wear my hair like this." I'm like, it's just a cornrow here, a braid here, and a braid here. So I mean, what is it's not that elaborate. Um, so just take your time. If you're able to braid your hair, just like I do in the morning when I get up. My hair is all over my head because I take my hair down every night. I do not go to bed with braids in my hair. Um, I just don't like to do that. So I take it down every night and I put a scarf over my head. And in the morning, I moisturize my hair again. I take my little comb, rat tail comb, and I just start parting. That's all I do. I just start parting and I start braiding. And wherever direction I go in at that time, at that moment, I have created a hairstyle. That's just how I do it. I have created, and you can do the same thing too. Just get your rat tail comb and just start braiding. And once you get to that third braid, you're gonna be like, what? Sometimes you're gonna be like, well, wait a minute, this is not. I don't think that's gonna look right. And then you're gonna change, and you're gonna, switch up and start parting your hair this way, and then you're gonna start braiding up that way, braiding up that way, and then you'll realize that you created a hairstyle. And then you go to work or you go out and people are like, "Oh, I really love that." So wear your hair, embrace your hair, love your hair. Okay. Touch your hair, fall in love with your hair again. If your hair is damaged, shave it off, cut it all off, and just start all over again. It's that simple. It is that simple. Don't be afraid to wear your hair short. Some people are like, I'm gonna look like a little boy if I cut my head, or my head isn't shaped right, or my face isn't shaped right, or my this isn't shaped right. Well, you know what? You putting yourself down, and that's what I'm talking about when I talk about people who have low self-esteem. And it's really bad in the Black community with Black women. It is really bad. I know I can't speak on other races and what's going on in their communities because I'm Black. All right. So the only thing I can speak on, or what I'm familiar with, is what's going on in my community. And what I see is that there are a lot of African women, American women, brown women, women of color, whatever you, however you want to say it. I don't care. Black women, who have very low self-esteem. They hate their noses, they hate their lips, they hate their high cheekbones, they hate their nappy hair. And they talk so bad about their hair. They hate their skin complexion. They hate it that they're dark skin. They hate it that they're brown skin. They hate it that they're light skin. They hate that they are curvy. They hate that they're like thick thighs. Embrace being an African American woman and just embrace it. You know, we have thick lips, we have thick noses, we have high cheekbones, we have thick thighs, we have a thick behind. Some of us have thick stomachs, and we have very, very thick hair. All right. Some of us have fine hair. Okay, some of us have extremely curly hair. Some of us have more straight curly hair. Some of them can't curl at all. They have a 4C hair, which is extremely thick and straight hair. We have all different types of hair, but whatever type of hair is on your head, love it, embrace it, and don't be ashamed of it. Because if you're ashamed of the hair on your head, you're ashamed of yourself. You don't like yourself. If you don't like your hair, you hate yourself. Okay. If you don't like your nose, you hate yourself. If you don't like your lips, you hate yourself. If you don't like your thick thighs and your thick butt, you hate yourself. All right. Stop trying to kill yourself, trying to be something that you're not, trying to be something that was not that was not intended for you. Okay, such as straightening your hair, straightening your hair, weaving your hair, putting that weave in your hair constantly. And now we're dealing with alopecia. We're dealing with edges that are thinning edges. We're dealing with all type of hair issues and scalp issues because we refuse to embrace our hair. Now, I know that there are some women out there who deal with hair loss. Okay, I'm very sensitive to those women. Okay, I'm not trying to be. I'm very sensitive to what's going on in the Black community dealing with alopecia and hair loss. Okay, it can be a devastating thing. And as a woman, you know, instead of having a bald patch here, or bald patches here, we decide to wear wigs. Or it could be a woman who have cancer, who is going through chemo treatments. I'm very sensitive to these type of situations. All right, somebody's having chemo treatments, all their hair fall out and they have a bald head. It's hard for them to accept the fact that their hair is bald. For me, I say embrace the bald head. Embrace it. Let people see what you're going through. Let people see that you are a warrior. Shoot, if it was me, I would probably wear a necklace saying I'm fighting cancer. I'm a warrior. I'm a fighter. I would get earrings made of the ribbon, the pink ribbon. I would rock my bald head, and I would put on, or I'll make some earrings that say I'm a warrior. I'm beating cancer's behind. I would wear a bandana with the pink ribbon logos on it around my bald head. Don't be ashamed if you have cancer that you have a bald head. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Rock your bald head and I will wear a t-shirt that says, I'm fighting, I'm beating cancer's behind. Rock your bald head. All right. You don't have to put that wig on your head. Stand up and be proud. All right. Stand up and be proud. And as far as women with alopecia, they may have dealing with a lot of break. Usually with black women, it starts up in here where it starts to bald. Here you want to be careful, okay, because a lot of people think, oh, my hair is what. No, it's because you've been wearing weaves and wigs for so long. Your hair, your scalp needs a break. Okay, stop wearing it. Stop wearing the weaves and the wig. Give your scalp a break. All right. Now, if you don't wear weaves or wigs, but you're still experiencing a lot of hair loss, look at your diet. Look at what you're eating. Are you drinking enough water? We as humans, we don't consume a lot of water. Get that water down. Drink at least a gallon of water a day. Get that water down. Okay. Your insides are probably screaming for some moisture. Do that. Go see a dermatologist. Talk to them about the hair loss. Change the way that you eat. Eat vegetables. Get rid of the sugar. If you drink alcohol, get rid of the alcohol. If you smoke blunts, get rid of the blunts. If you're doing any type of drugs, seek help. Um, um, the main thing is what are you putting in your mouth? What are you consuming? Stop eating all that fast food junk. Stop eating all this sweet snacks. Um, Sodas. Get rid of the sodas. The only thing that you should really be eating, to be honest, is, and I'm not trying to tell people what to do, but this is the journey that I am. Drink a lot of water. Eat organic fruits and vegetables. That's it. Drink a lot of water and eat organic fruits and vegetables. That's all you need to eat. Be consistent with that. Don't veer off the path. If your husband or your wife say, let's go out and get something to eat. And we go to these food bars, these Golden Corrals and these wood grills. You go in and there's all this food that you can choose from. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. That's it. Or if that's so hard for you, just eat the salad there. Just eat the salad there. And you have to think about, when you're at these food bars, do you realize how many people have touched that spoon, that handle? Hundreds that went through there that day. So think about that. Okay? You let your family know, let your husband or your wife know, and your children know that, hey, I'm changing the way that I eat. I'm not eating meat. And no, we all as a family gonna eat. We're gonna drink water and we're gonna eat organic fruits and vegetables. And that's what we're doing. Because as a woman, we can take control of our household. We can take full control of our household if we know how to work it right. As a woman, all women should know that secret. Okay, that's the secret. Letting it out. You're a woman, you can control your house. You have the power to control your household. Okay. You can either tear it down or you can build it up. Your kids and your husband is a reflection of who you are as a woman. Your children and your husband is a reflection of who you are. If your husband is walking around 50 pounds overweight, dealing with high blood pressure and diabetes, he's a reflection of you. You're not taking care of your husband. I hate to say it, because you have control in your household and you can control all the food and everything else in that place. Okay, so keep that in mind. So yes, keep your so women, if you are really struggling with wearing your own natural hair, don't be. Don't put too much thought into it. Stop overthinking. Stop overthinking things. Stop overthinking things. Okay, let it go. Stop overthinking things. I have to say that over and over again because I was that person that overthought, overthinking things. Okay, we as women in general, we do that. Okay, we don't move forward because we're so busy trying to figure it all out. We have it in here. Okay, but embrace your natural hair. Embrace it. Love it. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, hey, this is who I am today. Whatever I look like, get those negative thoughts out of your mind. If somebody in your family years ago or somebody when you was in second grade called you ugly or black girl or black tar or high yellow or buck teeth or big nose or big whatever they said to you in the past, or one of your family members made a sly remark about the way that you look, let it go. That was in the past. Rewrite your story today. Okay, I challenge you today, after you watch this video, let go of everything that you learned in the past. Let it go, cut it off. Say to your husband, say to your whoever, your family, I'm a new person today. It's going to be a struggle because you're going to fall back into your old ways of doing things. But if you want a transformation and you see your life going in a different direction, you see that your life can be a lot better, stay on that path. Okay, stay on that path and stay focused and embrace your natural hair. Embrace it. Okay, this is my transformational journey. I challenge you to record a transformational journey. Tag me in it so I can see it. Start recording your videos on YouTube. Don't be afraid. Okay. Put some knowledge out there. Put some wisdom out there. All right. Especially women who are over 40, over 50, over 60, and even over 70. Start recording your videos. All right. Don't be fearful. Just start talking. If it's something that you have going on in your mind constantly, where you feel like you may have a little knowledge about it, record it. Okay. Whatever it is. All right. So that's it. Peace and love. Bye.